Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Many of us know our next guest as the father of the Tony Award-winning creator of Hamilton, but he is known in the world of politics as a master strategist. His new book shares his journey from Puerto Rico and the power of the Latino spirit. We welcome the author of Relentless, Luis Miranda. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Actually, thank you for having me here.
The book it covers everything. It's incredible. I want to ask you how you're finding this experience of touring the book, and you're in the spotlight. How does that feel?
It feels very weird.
Yeah.
I cannot think of any other word. I've spent my life assisting, working with others to be on the spotlight. Elected officials, institutions, issues, then my son, Lin-Manuel. So to be the center of attention, it's not the most comfortable feeling. I'll do it and I'll have fun, but not what I signed for in life.
Sure, a very different experience for you, for sure. Lots of praise for the book. You've got lots of people that have lent their words to encourage others to read it. Here you are with Nancy Pelosi. What's it been like for you to have all of your friends show you all this support?
It's an incredible experience because you go through life doing things, reacting to others, working with others. You never know what's going to happen next. So to have this outpouring of support, it's very refreshing and very rewarding.
I've seen some of your appearances this week on Fallon and Kelly Clarkson. I want to compliment your fashion. You have some nice threads. Are you getting any help dressing yourself, or is that all you?
No, that's all me.
Okay.
That's something that I pay attention to and have paid attention to since my years at 17 working at Sears in the credit department.
I love it. Hey, you always got to be well dressed. You never know what might happen next. I want to talk about your love for musical theater. Sound of Music and Unsinkable Molly Brown come back as themes over and over again, both in the book and in your documentary. Was there always music playing in your household?
Always. There is something special, something very moving, something that touched my heart as a kid and as an adolescent, even though I didn't understand the words, because I didn't understand English enough to understand the words. There was something special about musical theater. Sound of Music and Unsinkable Molly Brown were examples of movies that will get to my town, Vega Alta, a town of 6 streets, but a very special place who sort of decided and helped me be who I am today. And Sound of Music and Unsinkable Molly Brown were examples of what I liked. There wasn't a movie that came to my little theater that I didn't see. And if it was a musical, even better.
So Relentless, the title of the book, a common theme in your life. You are nonstop. I think your son Lin-Manuel describes you that way as well. I imagine people have been telling you for a long time that you should write a book. How did you find the time to get it done?
First of all, I have a fantastic collaborator, Richard Wolf, who helped me organize and make sure the book told the story that I wanted to told. But more importantly, I got tired of complaining. My friends will say, well, if you don't believe that that's the way Latinos are behaving politically, rather than complain, do something about it. Write something about it. Put down the 45 years of experience, and that's what I did in Relentless.
So now that the book is out and you're touring now, so you're busy, but are you finding time to slow down at all? All your kids are grown, they're all taken care of. Do you find an hour a day for yourself to quiet things down?
I was just telling my publicist that when I finish this interview, I'm gonna go by myself and have a slice of pizza.
Oh, I love to hear that. That's wonderful.
Yes, it's just the little things in life that gives you that extra energy that is needed to go a little longer, a little sharper. That and coffee.
Of course. I imagine your wife is very excited about that. I want to say happy birthday to her. I saw you posted on Instagram. It was her birthday this week. I hope she has a
It
wonderful Mother's
was.
Day this weekend.
Yes, in fact, she was delighted to be with the family on her birthday. We were at the 92nd Street Y, and when the discussion was over, we brought a birthday cake and sang her happy birthday both in Spanish and English. And we had a surprise visitor, Rita Moreno. So
Come
there was
on. She
royalty in
surprised
the
all of you
house.
there?
What was that?
She surprised all of you there?
She did.
Oh,
Some people knew she was coming, but we didn't know she was coming. We knew she was going to be in New York the following day because she was being given an award. But then the night before, she surprised us by spending the night with us.
that's some pretty good company. A testament to you and your entire family that Rita Moreno just shows up to surprise you at the Y. That's a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal. It is a big deal, and it's like Nancy Pelosi showing up to our activity in D.C. It's those kinds of humbling experiences that I have been going through since we released the book.
What's been your family's reaction specifically to the final chapter of your book? I found really beautiful because you kind of lay out some plans, not to be morbid, but for the celebration that you would like to occur at the end of your life. But it's a love letter to your family saying, hey, I'm taking care of this for you, and I want everyone I love to be there and surrounded by music, of course.
So you're gonna have to talk to my family to explain to them
Okay.
the way I meant it, because what you said is exactly the way
Yeah.
I meant
They
it.
don't want to talk
My
about you not being here, though. They are planning on you being around forever.
my wife have not read it, and she said she's not gonna read it. And my kids believe it's not out of love; it's out of being a control freak.
Oh.
And I'm telling everyone what my funeral, which I call really a celebration, should be like.
It's going to be a big party. They have the blueprint. They will appreciate it when the time comes. They'll know exactly what to do.
I agree with you. I want it to be a big party, and I will be watching from somewhere
Yes.
to see who's there, who's not, and how much fun they're having celebrating it's my life that
Yes.
you see in Relentless.
And not anytime soon. Do you have any goals left? Anything's done that you haven't accomplished yet that you're thinking about for the future?
Yes, I have been getting into the documentary space. In fact, I'm the executive producer of Black Table, a documentary that will premiere in Tribeca. I have a little cameo in a show called Acapulco on Apple TV that I filmed. So there are many things out there that I haven't done in life and that I am going to do in whatever time God gives me.
I love that. Never stops. You never stop finding new things to do. Quickly before we let you go, we want to reference an epic moment back in 2009. I understand you were in the audience when Lin-Manuel performed a very early version of, was it just one song from Hamilton that many years before the musical debuted?
Right. In fact, it was the only song he had written by then. Actually, a friend of ours, David Axelrod, with whom I had worked politically in the past, and he was the political consultant for President Obama, had called and said that the First Lady was having this night of poetry and music, and they would wanted Lin-Manuel to do something from In the Heights that had just won the Tony. And Lin-Manuel convinced them that he had this one song from the next work that he was doing, which was Hamilton. It was a special night to see several hundred people hear something that was different, that was very unique, and applauding and loving it, and seeing the first family just go through the entire thing with their eyes just on my son was a unique experience.
Oh gosh, I get chills just seeing that footage of the Obamas sitting there. What a beautiful moment. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the book. It's really wonderful.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. The book again is Relentless by Miranda. It is available now wherever books are sold, and we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.